Okay. Bum, ba-da, bum, 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 bum. All right. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. Hoping to fill some time. It looks like we'll fill some time with the belts that we got.
Good
Oh
way
yeah,
to be.
we
You
definitely
guys
got some
Yeah.
belt porn tonight.
Belt porn.
I might turn my lights back on.
Give your wives eyes.
Well,
Get belt
Long
porn.
last, long lasting.
Or like
belt
they say
porn.
on TikTok, belt corn.
Yeah. How
Is that
porny.
because you can't digest it?
Eh,
I had a guy tell me one time I was addicted to porn. I said, "That's impossible. I have a pornograph."
Oh, hang on.
ready
Play it
for
on.
you.
Yeah. I've already got that. I already have that one. You can't hear it though, Andy.
I know, but I can hear this one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Have you guys seen that
man.
picture of Megan Bain without her gimmick on?
No, I have to
A
check
ring
that. Oh, I did
attire?
see one. Yeah, I did see a picture of her. I think.
Man, she looks much hotter without the gimmick on.
I like
Well,
Megan Bain. I do.
I do too. She's very attractive. Yes.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Very healthy. Her and Stephanie Vaquer.
She's very healthy too.
And of course, Maxine Dupree.
Oh, there's only
Yeah,
one.
they show pictures of Stephanie without the makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Who's the chick that has the braids and she has the eye makeup, almost like the
That's
Road
Stephanie Vaquer.
Warriors?
Oh.
You mean Abaddon?
Yes, she's hot too.
Yeah, without the yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Mhm.
I cannot say anymore. I'm a married man.
I
I want to say more, but I'm not
Mark?
going to say more.
Mark, is she in the other room?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No,
You're safe then. You're with
I
friends.
don't-
Safe.
I don't want to say a lot about the girl, but if we were together, I'd be up all night. No,
Right.
I thought you were going to say that one thing you say about the screen doors, Richard.
No,
Holy,
we're not even hour number one yet.
Right. We're in hour 0.
Got to jazz it up a little bit, Mark. Come on.
We're in pre-hour one,
Pre-show.
pre-show.
So how's your guys' week going so far?
Sucks.
I am
Oh,
so glad my week is
It's
over.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm so glad my week is over. I heard your week, how it went, Ben, especially with that one thing. Ugh. Even where I work, there's some places that are like that. We had to have 2 people move out because of that.
Wow.
Because it became a fire hazard.
Mm-hmm.
Got the timer started just a little late, but a few seconds late. That's
Just a
okay.
little. Not
Well, I
much.
almost forgot. I was looking at the clock. I thought, oh crap, it's 2 minutes till showtime. So, got a belt of the week. Ready? I got the video up and got the belt right here. So, we'll try to struggle through this, guys. I'm just all out of sorts today. It's been a long week.
This pre-show, Hour 0 is brought to you by Tyler Duff. That one video he did with it sounded like a British accent. I swear to God, I thought it was somebody else. I didn't know it was him.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, he did that so good.
Yeah.
My wife's like, who's that? I said, that's Tyler. She goes, no way.
That's Taylor. That's Taylor. You gotta-
I said, yeah, it's Taylor.
That's his alter ego, Taylor.
I said, it's Taylor.
There's only one Taylor.
Yeah. Only one Taylor. Thank goodness. Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He all right.
Taylor's a great guy.
You get you pregnant.
Oh crap! Here we go.
With just that accent. That southern accent.
Gotta
Just-
watch out for that
just-
accent, ladies.
Just after 12, he tends to go off the rails after 12
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yep. Okay, I got the intro video started here or queued up. Ben, you're the intro tonight.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is the Barbarian. You're watching Spinning the Globe.
Wrong Walker.
Love that one.
Hi, I'm Pee Wee Herman. You're watching Spanish Globe. Leo, what am I?
Hello, it's Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, let's get the show started. It'll be fun.
Let's do it.
Abs-
What the?
Hey everyone, this is Ben Walker from Championship Belt Brothers. Spinning the Globe starts now.
Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday night. It's time to go spanning the globe. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Mark Maggard. I am your host for the evening. Appreciative of you giving up your time on every Thursday night to watch the show. We have some great viewers. We appreciate that very, very much. I want to remind everybody before we get started that the show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Belt Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. I also want to give a shout out to Kevin Davenport and the DDK podcast, Double Dropkick. He's on every Saturday night. We have a great show coming up Saturday night, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But before we get started, also I want to remind everybody, if you're watching the show on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by the Brothers Kayfabe podcast. They help us pay for the StreamYard subscription, makes it more affordable to us, so we can bring this content to you on Facebook and on YouTube. So thank you very much to those guys. So without further ado, I want to bring on my co-host for the evening. Mr. Richard Ward. Good evening.
Hey guys, shout out to Lane Crooks. Keeping you
Absolutely.
in our prayers, brother.
Absolutely. Have a little issue tonight, but he should be on the mend pretty soon. So our prayers are with him. I also want to bring on Mr. Andy B. From Love Those Wrestling Belts.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Just want to wish Lane the best. We're thinking
That's easy for you to
everybody.
say.
We love you. Hope you get
We
better
do.
soon.
We do. Hopefully he's watching.
Yep.
Right. And last but certainly not least, from Championship Belt Brothers, Mr. Ben Walker. Good evening, Ben.
What's up, everybody? Let's get the show going. Raise out the
Absolutely.
lane, man.
Absolutely. And before we get started, we always want to say hello to our viewers. We say that every week to our viewers. If anyone has an issue with that, they can unblock me and talk about it, which won't get them many views, but we're going to keep doing what we're doing. So, hello, Kirk Hall.
Hey, Kirk,
Good
what's up?
Tamaj, hello.
What's up, Samaj?
Samaj.
Don't spank it too hard. Give us said that.
Oh, my.
Hour 1 already.
It's only very early into hour 1.
Yeah. Chris Raines.
Hey, minute 1.
5 minutes into the podcast.
Like, well, he said I did. Let's repeat it.
What's up, Chris?
Chris.
What's up,
Drop
Chris?
kick. There's Kevin. Hello.
Kevin? What's up, buddy?
Kevin?
Happy birthday to Lisa.
Lisa.
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Lisa.
Chris is saying hello to everyone in the room.
Mhm.
Jim Meals. Hello.
What's up, Jim?
What's up, Jim?
Going to Jim.
Speaking of Ashley Southern Designs, there's Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Hey,
And
Ashley.
hello,
Hey,
Riley.
Riley.
Hey,
Hello,
Rylan.
Rylan, if he's watching. Our new sponsor for the
Right.
pre-show.
Mhm.
Lane Ledford, hello.
Hey, Lane.
What's up, Lane Ledford?
What's up?
Platinum Swords, good evening.
What's up, Platinum?
Scott Aaron.
Hello.
Scott?
Hello. It's Thursday.
Ethan Thompson, hello.
Ethan,
What's
what's up?
E, man? Got a collection of Legos.
He's come up with a new deal every week. There we go. The chaos has ensued.
There you
Rick
go.
Hernandez, hello.
What's up,
You
Rick?
have if you have a
Ricky.
restoning need for your belt, he can do it.
Yep.
Or painting. That tickle my throat all of a sudden. Yeah, Chris is greeting everybody. You know, we're not the only show that greets our viewers. You know that?
What
yeah,
is
because
up?
double drop kick does it also.
Yes, they do. But we get mentioned. We appreciate that. Thank you for
We
watching.
appreciate every one of you guys out there, so we're always gonna.
We do. Even those of you who are liking and subscribing.
Yes.
No, you will not.
What's up, Kevin O'Keefe? What's up,
Kevin
bud?
O'Keefe,
What's
hello.
up, Kevin?
Drew.
Drew. Good to see
Drew
you,
just
buddy.
sent me a picture. He's just sent me some pictures of a belt he worked on. I'm gonna
Me
try to get
too.
those on
He did
later.
he did a nice job on that.
Drew, if I forget, comment and let me know because I don't want to forget to do that. You did a great job.
Yeah, Kevin and Ricky, man, they're killing it with their belts, their leather,
They know
and
their
stuff.
stuff.
They
I
are.
love seeing when they're doing their work and they share it with everybody. I love
Mhm.
it.
I played the fifth. CJ
What's up,
Smith.
CJ?
Hey, CJ.
Yeah, I think he meant shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's
Oh.
exactly what
Oh my goodness.
He meant shirt.
He
His
meant
art-
shirt,
but-
he
everybody.
made shirt.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
He meant
Uh-oh.
shirt.
He revealed the shirt on the.
I mean, that shirt could have been great. You know.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hey,
let's
that
keep
shirt
it.
is great. Yeah, I mean,
Let's keep it classy. Mama Maggard's in the comments.
Is she?
Let's keep it classy. Mama
Did I miss
Maggard's in the comments.
Did I miss it?
No,
Oh, there she
she's
is.
down there.
There she is. Oh, mom.
I'm
Hey,
on.
Mom.
Hi, mom. I'm being nice, being good, trying to.
He's behaving so far.
Mhm.
So before we get started on the meat of the show, we have a belt of the week, which we have every week at the beginning of the show. I happen to have it this week, and also Richard has a belt, and Ben has a belt. Did Andy come to the party of the belt?
Andy does not have one. I apologize.
No group for you.
I know. I know.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I got the belt of the week this week. Before I get to that, I want to preface this by saying that we're trying to get 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel, Wild World of Belts YouTube channel. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway for this beautiful belt right here, which happens to be the belt of the week this week. So without further ado, let's bring it on. Now, this one is mine, but the plates for the giveaway belt are going to be identical to these on this identical leather. The plates were made by Unique Championship Belts, our sponsor. They're 4mm dual-plated zinc stacked plates. It's got stacked world banner, which you'll see here in a minute. It's going to be on my leather, just like this one is. Beautiful, beautiful etching. Nice deep etching, nice detail.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous.
The leather's darn good, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be that same leather cut where the wingtips kind of peek over the top. But it's CNC etched. Look at the detail there. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
I think I know a guy that did that.
And the wingtips are extra flock, I believe. See how the wingtips kind of peek up over the top there?
What the flock?
Now is that exclusive flock there?
Go flock yourself, Andy.
He didn't flock around when he made that.
No, I don't
belt,
flock.
you
No,
know.
he didn't. But there's a tooling around the side plates. I also tooled around the logo plate. And it will come with a belt tip. I have a belt tip.
Just a tip.
Dude, you're killing that snap box, man. Every time you do
Thank
a
you.
belt, it gets
Thank you.
even.
There's that stacked world banner. Not so curved to the plate. Main
Nobody
plate.
does a better snap box than Mr. Maggard.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but thank you.
It's true.
There's the backing.
It
there's the
gets
backing.
better and better everything you do, Mark.
Thank you. There's the backing there. Nice
Look at that.
tight backing. Nice
Smooth
smooth backing.
backing. Smooth.
Smooth as a baby's butt.
Smooth as a baby's butt. Yes. Look at that.
There it is. Your belt of the week.
Nice.
And it can't be yours once we get to 500 subscriptions.
Absolutely.
One
Absolutely.
random person out of the
Right.
500 subscribers.
Got
This-
five.
Tell your
Five.
friends, neighbors, everybody else.
Get to
Get
500.
there.
This is the belt right here. This is mine. Now, the one's going to be the giveaway belt's identical. We were at 210. I checked yesterday or today, earlier today, but that is not adequate. We got to have 500, and you'll get this beautiful belt once we do our giveaway. I may do a random number thing. I don't know.
We'll come up with something.
But there it is. Now, I'm going to have Ben show his off because I'm excited
That's
about
what I was
this.
going to say. Let Ben do it. Let Ben do
Show yours
his.
off.
I like the way that belt is made.
Yeah. She sure is. Isn't that beautiful? That is that was made by Hamza Ali with Jack Championship belts. I have one identical to it. I re-leathered this one.
I was just going to ask that. I was going to say that looks like
Yeah.
your leather.
Yeah, yeah. Hazard F5 has one I did. And Ben got that for an extremely good deal. And have you put a price on it? Are you accepting offers, or how are you doing this?
And it could be yours if the price is right.
Oh yeah.
Da-dun, da-dun.
Wait. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready here.
Now, what did you call those plates, Mark? What kind of plates are those?
Zinc.
No, I mean it's not the shiny version. It's the what you call
Oh,
it version?
it's the matte
Matte.
finish.
Matte color.
Yeah.
Okay, matte finish.
And I think, just my opinion, having seen these plates up close, these are the most accurate plates made overseas to the 80s version of this belt.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And that matte finish sets it off for me, because if you look at the pictures of that belt, the color pictures of that belt from the wrestling magazines, that belt looks like it has a matte finish, although it didn't, but that's what it looked like.
To me,
Yeah,
that one
like
stands
it's
out
aged.
more than any of the other ones. Yeah.
I agree. It does.
Like it's aged out, like it's aged, like it's
Yes.
had
Yes.
mileage
That belt
on it,
got
so,
that belt got beat up over the 80s.
yeah. Very
I mean,
nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's ugly, but very nice.
And then Richard has a belt he wants to show off.
Oh yeah, I got this one.
Chris says hello, Mom.
Everybody knows John Cena's career is coming to an end. So when I seen this,
No, we're
I
not
had
doing
to
that.
I had to get this.
You had a live
I had-
unboxing yesterday.
I did the live unboxing in the group yesterday. I mean,
I'm not a
what can you-
spinner guy, but that's a beautiful belt.
That is. That's
just the,
gorgeous.
just the colors and the change of it. I mean, I don't like the Legends logo. It's on there, but I like what they did all around. And then it's numbered on the back.
We know, Chris. We know.
And then on the back of it, I don't know why they did that upside down. But on the back, it's not upside down. It's just me. It's been one of those weeks. I like the little logos and stuff. It looks like the Louis Vuitton in the back, but it's actually the WWE logos.
You know, when that front of that belt, I was thinking initially it was U.S., but it kind of looks
Mhm.
like the Union Jack.
It is.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
it? Oh, is that the
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Britain flag.
Okay.
That's what made me get it.
I got you.
Oh.
Okay.
I wanted this one because of the design of the strap.
Very,
Now,
very
my
nice.
John Cena signature series that's on the orange strap, I'm thinking about having that one go back to the black strap with that one.
Okay.
But this belt, shout out to Nick Carnival over in Big Boys Belts. He was able to snag one for me, and I appreciate him a lot. Great guy in the hobby.
Gorgeous
He is
belt.
one of the best.
And
one of the best.
I don't care what anybody says about him. He's a great guy.
Nick is
I
one.
I got this laptop I'm coming to you on right now from Nick. He sold it to me, or he didn't sell it to me. He helped me obtain it. So
Thanks, Kevin.
appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, they know who he is now. Jim has 3 belts on the way. One from me. He sent me his plates to Leather, and he should be getting those tomorrow.
Nice.
So he sent me his AWA tag. You know, he does his own leather, but he trusted me to do his AWA tag for him, so he sent it to me.
He does great work.
After seeing mine. Yeah, he does great work. He does. So I sold mine. I shipped it off. The guy got it yesterday, and he sent me a message saying he received it. He loves it. So
I might have a triple belt day next week.
hello, James.
Hey,
What's up, James?
Hello, brother.
Yeah, should be. And I got another set of plates of those plates on order too to replace the ones I just had. So I forgot to mention, guys, I have not a belt for sale, but I do have a strap for sale. And I forgot to go get my figure. I have this Premier Dome Globe send out strap. It's a lace strap, brand new. It's already in the box, ready to ship. Just need $350, and I will ship it for that price, $350 in the United States. If you live overseas or in Canada, you pay extra shipping. But need that sold, and I'm away. I also have and I don't have a picture of it. Should have sent it. I've got a Vern Gagne figure. You got the Luthez from me, didn't you? Yeah. So I got a Vern Gagne Power Town figure for sale. I'm asking $70 ship for that in the U.S. I don't have a picture of that. I'll try to get that for the second hour comes up.
You know what?
Maurice Buckner, hello.
Forgot
What's
to
up,
talk
Reese?
What's up, Reese?
What's going on, man?
We forgot to talk about Power Town too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about that.
They in some deep trouble
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Do tell.
because a bunch of their figures were supposed to ship over the last few months.
And let me guess, they sure as hell didn't.
They're not showing movement, and people are upset because the TNA figures. Then you had the Remcos with like Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard and a few other people
Oh,
Mhm.
Skullman.
on Skullman.
What's
And-
up, man?
There was a few. They have a few sets that were supposed to. Logan,
Logan! Get him, Logan!
come get him. Please, Logan, please. You gonna be on one tonight, huh? Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Uh,
Thanks, Ricky.
yeah. So if anybody ordered Power Town figures or know of anybody, let them know they're on a delay. A lot of this stuff was supposed to ship in March, February, March. We're in May.
Yeah, you're not going to get those until the other two releases.
You're probably not going to see them to the end of summer because of now they're putting the tariffs on the ports and everything.
Are they
they
working
said-
with Classic Shields?
Right. They said they're going to divert
Big
some of their
good.
shipments to Canada. That's what I read too. So, yeah, if you know anybody that collecting figures, especially the Power Town figures, because they were supposed to be highly collectible, but now because of they put a big old statement on their website coming up with excuses.
I did see
It's not
that.
looking good for them right now. So
No.
hopefully they'll get it back in order. But
Hopefully.
Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, we know.
We saw it.
We
saw
know,
it.
man. We
Started
saw
my
her
day
come out
early.
with she came out with the blowtorch.
Yeah, she did.
That's
Try to get this. Try to get
a
this,
good way to
picture.
put it.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No,
you're not lying.
no, not at all.
Yeah, that's your wife. We could tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She can't keep you in line though. That's the problem.
No, man. No, man.
Okay, let me get these
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
up
Quit
fine.
mixing up that red with that green pill.
Oh,
Replace him with M&Ms. He'll be okay.
there you go. Yeah,
just
placebos.
just that comment alone scared me.
Yeah,
Right. I got intimidated. I ain't even do nothing.
that's right. We saw that. Yeah, she did well. She did very well. Okay, so let me download these figures here or these pictures real quick, since we're still talking about belts. By the way,
I sent you the
I'm gonna
Power
have
Town thing too, if you want to read it.
okay. I'm gonna go pick up some leather either Friday, probably a Friday afternoon, maybe Saturday. I got a belt I got to do for a customer, and I'm gonna try my hand at stitching a belt. I've got the NWA tag, the cast version of that belt, and I'm gonna try stitching it for myself. And here we go.
Oh yeah, you got one.
Okay, I was gonna show off this.
Right? Oh no.
Oh
sorry.
man.
Oh, my bad. Wrong belt.
Oh, sorry, Kev. He did not mean to pick that up and hold it up for you to see.
No,
He did not mean to do that. Right,
man.
Ben?
I
Put
gotta
Kevin
get
in
my
relapse.
my eyes checked, man.
Yeah, that was an accident. Kev.
Yeah,
He didn't mean to
accident.
pick that one up at all.
My bad.
Sorry.
Okay, let me show off this figure real quick. I was supposed to know this Vern Gagne figure. Power Town. It has not been opened, except to open that little flap. The box itself has not been opened. It's got the belt, the old AWA belt, which is kind of like the Lawler version, which that was a recreation of the one Vern had before the Inmate came out. So I'm asking
Wow.
$70 ship for that. Has a little history there on the inside of that flap. You don't have a Power Town figure. These things are amazing.
They are. They are.
Unless you get version 1. If you get version 1, those arms and legs fall off. So you don't want those. Let me get these other pictures put up real quick.
You probably, if you got a version 1, you probably don't want to take them out of the box.
No. Because they'll just keep coming out of the box, coming out of the box.
Isn't that like AEW's first line of figures? The same thing. They fell
It's like
apart.
AEW figures, period.
Could be. Okay. These are Drew's belts, and I didn't get all the pictures. They keep giving me an error here. Not sure which one I have. Okay, I already have that one. Okay, what are you guys laughing about?
Kevin's last comment.
Okay, I may not have to put that up there. Okay, this is Drew Aldrich Boyer's belt, his hardcore belt. Now he wanted the hardcore belt, but didn't want to pay shop price, so he found somebody selling a bootleg, and he did his own work on it. He did the tape. I mean, for a belt that's cut up and put pieces like it's a piece
He
of art.
did better than that maker did.
Yeah. I don't have the before pictures, but he sent me those, but I didn't put them up there. But he aged it well. I don't know about that tape on Snapbox. I'm not that familiar with this belt. What's it say on the? Got a signature on the end of the
2024?
belt.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's it. There's
Oh,
one
it looks
picture.
good.
It wouldn't
It looks
upload.
good.
Great job, Drew. I
Yeah,
told
Drew-
him. I
Drew
told him. I
did
said, I
great
think
on
you might have found yourself a side gig in the hobby.
There you go, Drew.
He said, no, it's a one-off. It's a one-off.
Nice work.
So, great deal.
I want to find me a network logo and make a hardcore title at it, like a beater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Travis, whatever his name, Travis Scott version.
To me, it's the Cactus Jack version.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was. They also had the World Class American Heavyweight Championship was that same version. The Gagne belt we're talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Thank
that was America's title because Sergeant Slaughter had it. He's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you go to the hospital, I'll volunteer to watch over your belt room.
I did get the sales flyer, but I do have that backing. I did get that backing. The belt I showed last week had that backing on there. So, yeah, they got great deals there. They also have 8-ounce double shoulders for really not cheap, but really good price. And I'm gonna make a trip down there tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. I don't think so. Because he was having issues. He had the drug issues, which is what got him spiraling down to that where he ended up committing suicide. He got picked up at the airport, DFW airport, with drugs, already on probation for a drug offense, and thinking he was going to go to prison. That's why he did what he did. So,
Kevin, there's a biography on HBO Max. You want to watch it? It's really good.
Yeah, I've been seeing clips of that on Facebook too.
Yeah, it's really good. It's different than the other interviews they did. It actually, he talks about how
okay,
the Iron Claw contradicted everything.
Okay. All right. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, it went over my head. Sorry.
Yeah, he said how the Iron Claw wasn't all it should have been and how they did it after the fact.
No, that
It's
backing,
really
Kevin, that's what I put on my Hogan 84. And I didn't notice it when I was cutting it, but there's a slight little hole in the backing, but I happened to be able to stretch it out where I could get the lacing over and hide it. And took a magic marker and colored it in. So, but it's a good backing for the price. There you go, Drew.
Yep.
Yeah, if he didn't have the drug issues I think he'd gone a lot farther in WWF. Really hate that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Excellent biography. I suggest that anybody watch it. If you got HBO Max or YouTube, it should be on YouTube as well.
Sadly, it was a waste of potential and a waste of a life. Unfortunately.
Yes.
And Kevin Von Erich said something in one interview on I think it was on his podcast. He said that Kerry wasn't addicted to drugs; he just enjoyed doing them. I don't know if there's much of a difference there, but
did you know this? Did you know he didn't really lose his foot in the motorcycle accident, and in the movie they showed his foot gone?
No, he lost it later.
No, the rest of the foot got infected, so they had to take the whole foot.
He got injured rehabbing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it got
he got up too early and walked on it.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to go get a burger and it cracked.
And they had to cut the rest off. In the movie, he's got no foot at all.
If he had taken it easy and recovered the way the doctor told him to, he'd been okay. But he just tried to do too much too soon, and that happens. What happens? But yeah, I would like to have seen him stay in the WWF for a little bit longer because the world class was gone by the end. But yeah, Vince couldn't save him. Nobody could, unfortunately. Yeah. Chris saw your post about the Japanese titles in the Championship Belt Brothers. I posted my United National there.
Thank you.
Very nice post.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do that one occasionally, every once in a while. Seems to be a popular post. You guys know how I am with the Japanese titles, and
I'm not putting it out there, Kevin.
Yeah, I think you're due for an oh hell no moment. Also,
are you? Is he?
Yeah. I've had some submissions, so
we should make that a segment of the show.
Right. I think that it's. I'm gonna bring
I
it
think
back.
Ben should do that live on the show.
It's an idea.
You even get that song in the background. Oh, hell to the no. No.
There you go. Yeah.
To the no. To the no. Hell no.
That's what the doctor gets paid for, is give you advice. You got to follow that advice.
Yeah.
They said that he caught his foot on the, I guess, the light bar on a police car. He had a police car on the motorcycle, got thrown off. He's riding barefoot, caught his foot on a light bar, and it mangled his foot. It looked like an alligator chewed on it, is what one of the people there said.
Yep.
So, really sad. Really sad.
Yeah, that documentary goes in more than the other ones.
Yeah. I got 3. Richard has 1.
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Why you trying to start something tonight? Why don't you behave? Why don't you behave?
I got
know what my
3.
answer is.
Richard has 1. Andy has 1. But Ben has.
I plead the 5th.
I actually want the. I
He's got
want the
almost as many
version.
by himself. He's got almost this
I
many.
think
by himself.
I think I want the version that Ben has.
Ben, you're darn close to a dozen now, aren't you?
How many
Yeah.
makes a dozen?
I try to make it interactive, you know. In our groups, all of our groups, we do that, man.
Yeah.
There's no sense of being twisted into this drama that comes up all the time.
You make it 17.
Yeah, I got
every
one.
team.
I got one for every time Ric Flair lost it. Yeah, there you go.
You need 17 for Cena.
I like what you did there.
Now, wait
I
a
like
minute.
what
Is
you
that
did.
the WWE version of how many he lost, or the NWA version of how many he lost,
Well,
I
what
like
about
what you
what
did.
about the what about the TNA version?
or
They had
the
it too.
TNA version? You
They had it
know.
too.
Right. Which one is it?
Probably so. Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that one.
You got 6 or 7, don't you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, he's got close
Me?
to 12, don't you, Ben?
I'm closer to 12 than 6.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
at least 10, I know of.
And I'm the Dome Globe guy in this group.
I think it's like 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was around 10.
I think that was number 10.
That one's 11 though, isn't it? The one you
You
just
know, when I'm getting ready to take some time off, I'm gonna get them together.
got. We need to get a picture of Ben with 5 on each arm, like the one wrestler holding
Like
the
Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have the
got-
J crown. It's
I've
still
got
sitting
this
on my
one.
dining room table.
This
Um,
one and this one.
You only got 3, Mark?
3. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that seems
neat.
unusual for you.
No,
That's your first
'cause
belt.
He had,
I mean-
he had 4. He
I had 4. Yeah. Had 4.
Oh my gosh, look what Kev put.
No, I'm gonna get a tattoo of this on
Oh, here we go. Here
on
we
my
go.
stomach. I'm gonna get a tattoo of that.
Here we go, Kev.
Kev, there's one for sale in the belt groups.
No, he keeps passing up on that one, trying to take mine.
I almost
Right,
bid on
identical,
that
Mark.
one.
I almost did too, but I'm having to stop. I got to sell a couple of
Yes.
mine just to make room.
Yes.
Which
Mhm.
arm, Andy? Can you believe somebody criticized us for saying hello to our audience?
So
I don't think Ben has enough Dome Globes to do a Shawn Michaels.
Do people have nothing better to do than criticize?
No, Ben's
those
got more
for-
than enough to do the Shawn Michaels. I mean, he's got.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's got more
Well,
than
you
enough.
know,
hey,
And I'm not talking about his belts. Well, never mind.
Ben's favorite ugly belt.
ugliest is the ugliest. I'm you know what? I'm on my time off. I'm gonna shoot a short film or video, and we can use it on the show. I'm gonna take my ugliest belts in my collection,
Mhm.
and we're gonna do a segment about it. All right. I already got 2 of them that I'm gonna nominate.
You got to do it. You got to do one on the cummerbund.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. And then
That's
I got like 4 because I got
That's
the
like
Dome Globe, the IWGP V2, the Cummerbund, and the IWGP V5. We'll do
Kevin,
those. We'll do those.
Hot talcum powder.
You know who he's talking to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like what you
we
did
do.
there.
Ben or Dome Globe into the river. I will say this though. I had a Classic Shields. We all know the story behind that one,
Oh yes.
but I sold it. And quite frankly, and I'm gonna be honest here, because I know there are people who will apologize for Classic Shields. Well, they don't apologize for them because they do no wrong according to in their eyes. But that version that Ben has and that I have, in my opinion, is the best version of that belt.
I agree.
And you can
agree.
say what you want about Classic Shields. And I'm not going to knock Classic Shields' work. They do great work. But when you look at some of the belts I have, some of the belts you guys have, and a lot of people have these belts, Classic Shields, let's take away price. Let's just take away price. Classic Shields may be here.
Mhm.
They're not up here. They're maybe here because there are some makers
You're
that are
catching
coming
them.
up. They're
When you
catching-
got when
They're
you got
catching 'em.
makers, when you got makers like Nawaz, who does great quality and great prices, you know, that's all you need right there.
Mhm.
but everybody talk about how wonderful Classic Shields is. They're not that wonderful.
No,
They're not.
and
I'll give you an example.
firsthand.
Well, I mean, their customer service or
Garbage.
the lack of the customer is
The lack
legendary.
of.
It's legendary. So,
In a bad way.
but there are about this many people that will sit there and say, "Your belts are crap. These Classic Shields belts are the best."
Those are the fanboys.
Yeah. I will
Like my
take
$300, $400 belts.
I will take my Hogan 84, my Dome Globe, my Silver US, and I would put them up against Classic Shields belts any day.
Yeah,
Any day.
I agree.
And I'll tell you something else. I releathered 2 blue NWA tags by Classic Shields at the same time I was releathering my Mayon version. And I'll tell you something, the quality, the artwork might have slight differences because everybody has different artwork. The quality, I couldn't tell the difference. I had to put tape on mine and the customers so I could tell the difference. That's how close they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and mine didn't. Mine was a giveaway belt. I wanted a giveaway, but you get your belts much faster from these other makers. You don't have to wait 2 years and have people tell you it's worth the wait.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's not. No,
Nope.
it's not.
Mark
I sold my Dome Globe because I lost the joy after my experience.
Mhm.
And I think I got a better belt out of it.
I agree.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
I agree.
Yeah, you got made like you was walking on scorched earth because you gave an observation, an honest observation
Yes.
about what your situation was,
And they went on the attack.
and that wasn't okay. You got to take criticism just like you take compliment. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Do better.
That's how business
won't
goes.
happen.
Take the good with the bad.
Right. Sure. You like crap, huh?
He's just trying to help you out, Ben.
Give me your lunch money.
Right.
But if all you own are what some people consider high-end belts, I'm happy for you. But don't make people feel bad because they can't or won't spend $1,500, $2,000 for a belt. There's room for this hobby, and I've said this many, many times, and I'll continue to say it. There's room in this hobby for people of all income levels and belt levels. I don't care if you bought a belt off eBay that cost you $50. The artwork may be a little off or whatever. Or I don't care if you own a Classic Shields. I don't care if you own a C4. We all have an equal part in this hobby.
No, Kevin said it the best. Why don't we just congratulate people on their new belt days instead of tearing it down? If the artwork is not right or anything, just PM the person. Say, hey, that's a nice belt, but I did notice this.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
Simple
even
as
do
that.
that because,
Yeah.
we like my belts. I'll show off my belts. If you don't like it, you don't have to comment on it. You don't have to sit there PM me, try to make me feel bad about my belt. You won't.
Mhm.
I won't feel bad. I love my belts. I think my belts are really, really good.
Mhm.
But that collection is for my enjoyment, not anybody else's. My enjoyment.
I always
Exactly.
say that. I always say that my collection and what I do with how I set up and everything is for me first. It's for me first. If I share and people like it and whatnot, I'm open to criticism, but some people take it too far. And those are the ones I kind of blind out of them. I'm at that point now. I just blind it out. I don't even
I'll give you
pay it no merit.
I'll give you a for instance. The spinner. I just got this in the mail yesterday. My wife's seen it. She says, I gotta say, this was my favorite belt out of all your belts. Because of the colors and the way the stones are and everything. She liked it.
I was never a fan of the spinner belts, but that one is a very beautiful belt. It is.
Right.
Yeah, everyone deserves it. And congratulations on the new belt. That's right.
Mhm. Yep.
That's right. But for some people to say just because you can't afford a $2,000 belt, you should be in the hobby, and I've heard this by many people.
I've read it, and it
They are the problem. They are the problem.
It's disappointing. It's disappointing that people are
It
acting
is.
like that.
It is. That's like I go buy a Mercedes, and I come back home, and everybody in my neighborhood is driving Toyotas or Chevrolets. And I go, hey, you shouldn't be driving. If you don't own this Mercedes, you should be driving.
Mhm.
It's just it's disrespectful.
To each their own, man.
Yeah. If you want to be the part of the belt snob groups, go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. But don't come to my group saying, "Hey, your belts are crap. Check out our nice belts." Well, my belts are just as nice as yours. I didn't pay as much, but
Exactly.
I'm not calling one particular person out because several people have done this. So
No, there's many people that have done that. You know what I mean? It's just congratulate and move on. That's all.
yeah. There's no reason to comment. That artwork's wrong. Nobody wants to hear that. If I buy a belt, I know if it's wrong, but I'm not going back and make them do it again if I'm happy with it. But I don't need somebody else to point that out to me. I've got some belts that were really, really nice, and the artwork's just a little off here and there.
CJ, I love that comment. I love that comment, CJ.
Which one?
I had somebody do that to me with my All Japan Triple Crown. I posted it in the
Right
group
there.
That
a few
one?
months ago.
Yep. If you don't own a house, you shouldn't be saying anything. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just trying to be nice because you think you're getting your hand on my AWA tag.
Yeah. You'll get it from me eventually. You might want to take that one with you to the hospital.
I know. Put it in the safety deposit box.
There you go.
Nah, it's not TV accurate.
Oh my goodness.
Richard's face is definitely not
that
TV.
term.
Speaking of that right now, guys, I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, there you go.
I was thinking about shaving the beard off, guys, because the summer's coming.
Do you have a chin underneath there?
Shaving the beard down low. Yeah. I don't know. I'm fighting the urge to do it.
If
but...
you do, I would recommend trimming a little because if you shave the whole thing, it's like, oh, what did I do? Then you
Just cut it down the
Oh, no,
middle.
I won't shave it off. Yeah.
Just
I would
cut it down the middle.
How you like that looks, and then go from there.
Like Ben said, just shave it down the middle.
That'd be an interesting look for you.
Shave it
Just
down the
don't
middle.
do what
and then-
Tommaso. Don't do what Tommaso Ciampa did. Or Ciampa, whatever.
I'll give it the Yosemite Sam look. Why, you little rabbit?
Ooh, you rabbit, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, my.
All right.
Oh man, how much is that worth?
Well, that's
Yeah.
show-to-show attention right there.
Right,
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Good, Richard Ellsworth.
You gonna clip the toenails too?
Anything for that belt, Ben.
All right.
Go.
Hey, Kevin, I like the initiative.
Yeah.
You're getting
But
closer.
I didn't mean to step on a soapbox, but somebody told me there was a post out there where people were knocking somebody's belts again. So that just
There's no
irritates
need
me to
for
me.
that. The person is happy. They're sharing a new belt, and to take them down, that's just not. You don't do that.
Yeah, it's true. She likes it.
Oh, I
But
can't
she's
believe I put
used
that
to it.
comment up there. But just to put an exclamation point on what we just talked about, I would put this belt up against any belt. Not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's up there
What's
with
up,
any other
bud?
belt. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm. It's a great belt.
Like Buck's Yankee belt. I can't believe nobody still bought that belt yet. I like that Yankee
Hello,
belt.
Buck.
Hey, Buck, what's up?
Go on, man.
Hello, Oklahoman. Yeah, I always congratulate somebody for a new belt day. Even if they have a bad belt. And I've seen some bad belts out there. You still applaud
man.
them because they're proud of that belt.
But if that person if that belt brings happiness to that person, that's what it's all about.
That's all that counts. I didn't buy my belts to make anybody else happy.
Exactly.
These are here to make me
You
happy.
know.
I look at these every day.
Yep.
Now my wife doesn't like them, but I do. So
Hey, how often can you tell somebody you're going for the title tonight?
yeah. Which one, honey? Which one?
That's awesome. Come on now.
Just pick one off the wall. There you go.
I don't know.
Scott.
Hello.
I'm fighting the urge, man.
Well, subscribe. Subscribe. Get your friend. Get 3. We had 210 people last I checked, and that's not acceptable. So we need a few more. That's 2 since 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man.
Let me look see what we got now.
We need more people, man.
Yeah, we do. Even those people that don't like us need to subscribe.
Do a beard mohawk. That would be awesome.
A beard
Yeah,
mohawk?
you gonna come here and lurk, at least subscribe, man.
I'll
have
That way
actually-
you can get a notification every time we go live.
still
I'm actually-
210 subscribers. Yep.
I can do the Viking look and let it grow a little longer and put a bead there.
A beard hawk.
There you go.
Mo beard. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There are some makers out there that they will show off nice belts, but what you get is not what they. It's like
Well-
you go to the McDonald's, you have that pretty picture of the Big Mac on the order thing, but when you get it, it looks like it's been in the refrigerator for a week.
What do they call that? Bait switching? Switch baiting?
Bait and switch, yeah. Bait
The
and
one
switch.
thing that kills me, and I'm still seeing. I thought we were done with it, but I'm still seeing where the belt makers. This is for sale. And they'll say, "Oh, how?" Somebody will write, "How much?" Oh, PM me, bro. Why can't they tell? Because it got different prices for everybody. It should not be
Mhm.
that way.
Yeah. Post your prices on your page.
Post the price and stay with that price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't do this PM me for price, bro.
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, that don't fly in CBB. You guys already know how I am with that.
They don't go Wild World of Belts
I'll
either.
decline or I'll delete your comment.
Yep.
No, I haven't, Scott.
This is one thing I want to touch on, and I'm starting to see makers starting to do this. So if there's any makers watching this, take heed to this warning. Don't post something for sale as if it's in stock. Be in full disclosure.
Mhm.
If you're trying to make a sale, that belt needs time to be made, because a maker did that to me. I asked him, did he have a belt? And sometimes I test makers in that for sale post just to see. And one of them did that. Said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna take 4 to 6 weeks." So why are you advertising it as if that's deceptive practice?
Yeah.
Delete your post or your comment and come back when that belt's in hand. Don't try to sell it, because a lot of people are not going to like that.
I want to touch on what Tamaj is saying here, because I priced CNC belts with different makers, or HD belts with two different makers. One said that's not HD, it's CNC, and the other one was a little vague about it. So let's be a little bit more clear about what's CNC, what's HD, what's SD. It's either acid etched or it's machine etched.
Just tell the truth.
And from what I understand, the CNC HD is just a difference in the depth of the CNC machine. There's CNC, and then you go down a little deeper on the plate. That's CNC HD. It's just deeper etching. Same machine, just the bits going down a little bit deeper. So
There's so much, man. There's so much out there, and it's always good to ask around. Do reference checks. I get people always message me, "Hey, what's the deal with this maker? What have you heard about this maker? You know, you got any? Have you worked with this maker?" And I'd be more than happy to help. And I know these guys would be too. And there's plenty other people in this community that will be willing to help you out. Just don't go in there blind, and then you deal with a maker, and then next thing you know, we see you doing a post fussing about the quality of this maker, or this maker cheated me, or this maker didn't do right. Now, as in the case of some people, you go to a maker, even with good reference checks, and they are not producing as if you were referenced to. So,
well, technically in stock means they have the zinc in stock.
right.
Yeah, I mean, there's not one belt maker that would make and have like say 10 to 15 winged eagles on hand for sale. They get their order, and they take about a month roughly to do it. Like they never have plenty of them in stock.
Yeah,
makes too much sense.
This is another comment that I've heard somebody say, that to get the CNC HD, all you have to do is just change the setting on the machine. It takes 2 seconds, but they charge you $500 more. The machine does the same work.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So, oh man up.
What's up, man up?
Man up. What's up?
How's it going?
My
Chris is
bearded
really
brother.
hard to look. Now, what does Lisa think though? Oh, I like it.
I think you should bleach it blonde.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a
You
look
can
for you.
you kind of got the Scott Steiner look, except it's backwards. You get the,
Yeah.
you get the
Right?
That's
negative
that,
Scott
that,
Steiner.
that that'd be the Rick Steiner. That'd be the Rick
Right?
Steiner.
I got the Rick
Yeah.
Steiner, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Rick Steiner was the opposite of Scotty.
Well, you know the people where I work, the elderly people, the women always say, "Why are you growing your beard
Well,
so long?" I said,
you
"Well,
know,
I might convert. I'm thinking about it." You know.
Ricky, let's not just focus and centralize that on that maker, because other makers are doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're using again, they're using deceptive wording to try to make it seem like that it's something that it's not. And being in the belt community for so long, we've been seeing that. It's always, the big thing used to be the 24K gold, and the difference between acid etched and SD and HD acid etched, and the things with the CNC. That's the new thing, and I've already said CNC is going to be the standard
Beep beep.
here soon. You don't see many brass belts anymore, and brass belts used to be what everybody bought.
Beep, beep.
I had brass belts when I first started.
Yeah, me too. I could show you a picture. I have a whole
It said beep beep.
spread of them.
Beep beep.
Beep, beep my ass.
So,
Yeah, but when you ask for a longer wait time, they'll accommodate you.
Oh yeah. 2 years.
No, 25 months, 2 years, 1 month.
2 year, 1 month. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
you got to say it in months. It sounds shorter.
But yeah, but the attention you get once you bring out in the open any flaws, it overcomes any lack of attention you got during that 24 months of waiting.
It's true.
Mhm.
That's a good question.
You
That's
don't
a good
become
question.
important to them until you criticize anything where they're concerned. Then all of a sudden you're their most important customer. Yeah, exactly. They'll say it's in stock, but it takes a month to get it there. No, makers, if you say it's in stock, that means you're going to ship it that day as soon as payment's received.
Yep.
So if any makers are watching, in stock does not mean hold it for a month.
There's just
You-
so much. There's just so much lying going on.
Right.
with
You
makers.
get the money. You get the money in hand. You put that belt in the box. It goes out in the mail.
Right.
They would just tell the truth.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, I think.
Yeah, that's how CNC machines work.
Mhm.
What I haven't heard about this. What's hybrid etching? Hello, Mike. By the way.
Another way of these makers trying to say it's this and that, and a combination of this and that and the other. I don't know what to really think about it. So
Okay, Kev.
man. Yeah.
All right.
I'm older than Andy is. By 3 months.
Oh well.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
I
You
used
got all
to
these-
I used to love when people called me kid. Now they don't call me kid anymore.
you got,
Logan?
you got all these
Logan?
50 right.
It's the
Logan, get him.
glasses.
Get
It's
him,
the
Logan.
glasses.
He's on a roll. Get him, Logan.
It's the glasses.
I'm
Yeah,
on here with all
it
these
is.
yeah.
50-year-olds.
Oh, Lisa says get rid of the beard.
Oh, there you go, Richard. Lisa,
Hybrid is still
Lisa
CNC. It's just a
Lisa
different
says
label.
so, you know.
Don't
Thanks,
go
Kevin,
for
because
nothing.
I couldn't.
Oh, okay. That's different. I did. Use dinosaur bones as a bat. Don't you dare leave us again. What's wrong with you?
Psych.
The wrong thing. That was my bad.
Psych.
Yeah, man. I got
Leaking
2
on
makers
the
to work
floor.
with right now. So
Hey, CJ, ask that question again. I can't find it. And I just clicked. That's why I just clicked out on accident.
okay. Bam, 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 bam. That must be talking about Terry Gordy.
Favorite character on the Flintstones.
Yeah, James, you bring up a good point because most of my belts are from the 80s. They weren't HD etched, they were acid etched, just like the old fashioned way. And if you look at the wrestling magazines, pictures of any of those belts, they're not HD pictures. So if my belts are close enough, I'm happy with that because you can't prove to me that my American Heavyweight Championship is not accurate because there are no good, clear pictures of it
Right.
from back in the day. That's what I like about collecting the belts I collect.
Right. James and I have had many discussions about that. How you never get a clear picture of it.
Right.
Never. You're never going to.
The video was grainy. The magazine pictures are grainy. Most of them are black and white, except for the cover pictures. So I'm getting another AWA tag to replace the one I just sold because the etching wasn't so great. What about you guys?
I'm gonna get a matching. I'm gonna get a matching one of these.
I know a guy that's really looking forward to getting one of those.
Yeah, I know, man. I need to get like 2 of them. So
North Carolina, I believe.
yeah, I think so.
I think Richard wants a Japanese belt I have.
Yes.
I may sell it to you.
Yes. That is a must.
Yeah.
Which-
I really don't want to sell it, but I don't have the room for it. I don't.
Instead of waiting for
Japanese
mine.
And it's not really even a world-class belt. It's just a world-class wrestler held it.
Oh, the
So,
David Von Erich belt.
Yep.
Oh, the United National.
Nice belt.
Yeah.
I
That's
definitely
gorgeous.
want it.
That's a
Definitely
sweet
want it.
Can't sell it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a Texas belt. It's always a Texas belt with you.
We don't know, CJ. We'll see.
I just seen something
there you
about
go,
that
there you go, there you
today. SummerSlam, I believe it is. They're getting
No.
rid of the War Games match.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what a hobby is. You collect what you like. You share it with other people.
Mm-hmm.
They share
Exactly.
what they have. And
Let me revisit what CJ asked.
okay.
Now I'll give my take on it. AAA has its own heavyweight division, so I don't see a cruiserweight division because I think they have a cruiserweight or light heavyweight champion in AAA. I don't see many crossovers as far as with being with WWE or anything. I think they're gonna operate as separate entities. That's what it appears to me. And I think that's what would be a good idea because AAA is in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
WWE, of course, is worldwide, but they're mainly in the United States and Canada. They don't make many trips in Mexico, so I don't even think they're gonna make it like a subsidy of WWE or anything. I may be wrong, but I think they're gonna keep it as a separate entity. So I don't know why we would need a cruiserweight division. But let's see what's going to happen.
Man, what was one of their famous matches? It was like an oval cage.
Who,
AAA.
AAA?
Yeah. What was the match? I forget the name of it. Something super something.
Yeah, they have some unique concepts down there and shows and everything. And
Only when I shave my toes, Kevin. Yeah, they're incorporating that into SummerSlam this year, is what I heard, and they're getting rid of the War Games match.
Where's that picture at?
But they might do the 5-on-5 again. Is another thing I'm hearing.
well, to me, 5-on-5 belongs on Survivor Series, and they should bring back the traditional.
Yes.
This one is mine. This one is mine.
Yes. Soon to be mine.
Calm down, Richard. Calm down.
Buy it.
Calm down. Do you need a towel?
Buy it.
Do you need a towel?
Don't
Okay.
move. I'll get me a towel.
Yeah.
Buy it.
I love this belt. I really do, but it just doesn't fit my collection, and I don't have the room. I've got to sell 2 belts off to make room for the belts I'm wanting to keep. So
There's 2 reasons why I want that belt.
why is that?
Of course, the wrestler that's on it, and it just gives you that old school vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just says old school right there.
That is not all New Japan. That's all Japan.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
And it saves me from ordering one and having.
Yeah. Well, Chris, if you'll subscribe to the Wild World of Belts YouTube channel, we'll have a
Kevin, we
giveaway.
can't put that on there.
Hey,
No, we can't. Can't put it up there. The Domo de la Muerte.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Is that the one with the oval cage?
Yes. That's what it was. I couldn't think of the name. It was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
They're gonna incorporate it this year. I
Okay.
hear rumors of it. I'm not sure. It's not been
I just see
definite.
I just see some occasional super shows. I don't know. I don't know if it would be a good idea to mesh those two companies together. You
and
know
now
what
we
I
hear
mean?
that now that we're hearing there's reigns in the air that they're gonna buy WCCW too or work with them.
Because, well, and then NXT is not even on the same pay-per-views as the main
Yeah.
roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They always have their own events. So
We have to interrupt this for a station break because we are getting ready to enter hour number 2. Hour number 1 went by quick, didn't it?
we
Yes,
do
it
it.
did.
Well, I mean,
It did.
We'll
Lots
pick
of good
this-
stuff to talk about.
We'll pick this discussion up back on the back side of this one. So you're
Let's do
watching
it.
Span the Globe on the Podcast Mafia Network. And welcome back to Span the Globe. You're watching us on Thursday night on the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and on Facebook. And the show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Built with Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. And I want to give a special shout out to Kevin Davenport, who's watching us tonight. He has the Double Drop Kick podcast. He's going to be on this Saturday night. And he's going to feature Hazard F5, the leather guy from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
Should be a good
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah. So, oops.
Oh.
The dogs are
Wasn't
excited
me.
about that.
That wasn't me.
Somebody must be coming home early. Be sure to tune in Saturday night for that. I love to watch Hazard F5. He has a. Would you guys be quiet, please? He actually has that same belt that Ben has. Hold on, you guys talk. I'm gonna shut these dogs.
Watch him as he yells.
You-
Shut up!
Kevin and Kevin. Kevin and
Shut up.
Kevin.
Oh boy, that says it all right there.
We're in the second hour.
Well, we know who let the dogs out. Wish they would come in. There you go.
Sounds like Michael Vick's house.
Is this where he yells, "Shut the hell up"?
Who shut the dogs up? Look at my camera Sue's out there. Somebody's pulled in the garage. They won't come in the house.
It's Kevin.
Oh.
It's Kevin. But the
Yeah.
belt is.
He's coming,
But Ben has the belt, not Mark. Kevin, I'm sorry.
he's coming over to give me a sponge bath.
I like Kevin's last comment. The last comment of Kevin, double drop kick. I'm so mad moment.
Oh man! All right, I don't know what's going on. Somebody may come in here in a minute. My wife and son are working tonight, but they won't be home for another 30 minutes. I thought. I don't know. Anyway, where was I? Where was I at?
Who knows?
I don't know. I still do have this strap for sale. It's a send-out strap for the Premier Dome Globe. It's got the laced strap, and it's $350 shipped in the U.S., and it's already in the box ready to ship. So if you want this belt, hit me up after the show. Otherwise, it'll be on the sales groups tomorrow, or sales post tomorrow, the sales groups. So appreciate that. I also still have the, and I've already deleted it, the Vern Gagne Power Town figure. Pull it up real quick. There it is. I'm selling this one for $70 shipped. Right here. Brand new in the box. It's never been opened. Comes with the title belt, the towel around his neck, and a couple of spare hands. That just cracks me up. These action figures come with a separate, a spare pair of hands. So asking $70 ship for that. I already showed the belt of the week. And I'm sorry, what were you talking about, Ben? Before I interrupted you with the hour number 2 announcement.
Oh, the new rims I'm putting on the Batmobile in the Batcave.
There you go. Yeah.
No,
okay.
we were talking about AAA, the whole AAA WWE, but I think we pretty much got it wrapped up.
Yeah.
on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ben, have you seen the House of Black figures?
Yes.
I want.
You know what cracks me up? How AEW keeps releasing the figures after the guys leave.
If they go
Me
back
too.
to WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they go
the
back
same-
like
Yep.
Ricky Stark's figure.
Yep.
After
The
he
whole
released
series of CM Punk. I mean,
CM Punk.
Oh, Liberty.
What's up, Liberty?
It was my daughter that came in. She's going to come in.
Oh, okay.
Who else was there? The Hardy
Yeah,
Boys.
I gotta get
Remember?
that 3-pack though. It's awesome.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys went to TNA, released their figures.
Mhm.
Like, why are you releasing them after they leave? I guess
He's
it's
got to
timing.
make that extra money off of them.
and you think about it, the Hardys didn't do a darn thing in AEW. Not a darn thing at all.
Nothing.
And they had to have Tony Khan had to have them, but they didn't do a darn thing.
Yep. Yeah, be sure we're trying to get 500 subscribers to the Wild World of Belts YouTube channel. Once we get that, we're going to have a giveaway for a beautiful belt. It's going to be identical to this one. Same plates, same leather, but that one is my belt. It will have a belt tip. I showed that belt off in the first hour, so if you haven't seen that, go back and watch the first hour. The plates are by Unique Spirit. They are CNC dual plated, 4mm zinc on my leather, and we got to get 500 subscribers first. We're at 210. We're not even halfway there, folks. So if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Get your friends to do so, and let's give away that beautiful belt. I haven't put that on leather yet. Plates are in a box right there. So, yes, click the thumbs up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not only this show, but on the Double Dropkick podcast. And if you're watching and are offended by us saying hello to our viewers, like and subscribe, and get us to 500 viewers. Thank you for the view. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
And get a hobby. if all you do is criticize people, they really ridiculous. Yeah, it helps if you help the channel grow. If you'll subscribe, if you'll click on the thumbs up, it really helps us grow a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
and share the link to the show with your friends if they're into wrestling or into the belts. If they're into belt collecting. There's a lot of people that collect belts that are kind of closet hobbyists. They don't want people to know. I used to be one of those.
So help them come out of the closet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some naturally, and some just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But you're right. There's
It was.
people in the hobby. There's people who collect in belts that don't want other people to know. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my wife says they're corny or this and that. You know what I mean? But when you show people, like my neighbor, I showed him all my belts in my room. He was amazed. He stood in the room and he's like, "Can I post this on Instagram?" I'm like, "Sure."
I get
Dennis.
that.
Hello,
I
Dennis.
get
What's
that
up,
from
Dennis?
people.
Dennis had a
people when I
yeah.
that does collect. So yeah.
I did a reload for Dennis. It was either that Dome Glove you got. I think it was that Dome Glove you have.
Mm-hmm.
One just like it. And I think this is one that Hazard F5 has now.
Mhm.
It's either that one or the Georgia TV. I can't remember. I lost track of my customers. Yeah, you
Mark,
do,
you've
but
done a lot of art, you know.
you gotta
You
get away from
collect
that
the
pole.
$100
Liberty.
bills.
He wears a G-string and swings on a pole.
Don't forget that list, Laverty.
Yeah, that
Liberty,
list,
I get the best idea.
Uh-oh.
Make it OnlyFans, and put. If you want me to keep my clothes on, give me $100.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
I'll scratch you a check for $1 million right now.
It was a Dome Glove. I remember now.
It might bounce, but
Kevin is a part of the Ultimate Cuddles fan club.
He is. That's right. And I can't wear mine because it blends with this green screen back here.
He looks like the genie from Pee Wee Herman.
They did head all floating around.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that.
Jambi.
Oh, Hazard 5
did.
bought his.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Wow.
And Hazard was very complimentary of that belt, the leather work. So I appreciate that. Now he's a leather guy. So
Yeah,
He's
did
in
he,
the UK, right?
he commented on the show
yes, he did.
Yeah,
Now
he-
he's in the UK,
a week or
isn't
two
he?
ago, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he in the
yes.
UK?
Yes. He's been in the game for a while, right?
Yes. Yes. One of the best in the business.
Mhm.
Well, I'm
I
glad you
follow
like it,
him
Chris.
I started following him on TikTok and Instagram.
I did too.
Listen.
I've seen several of his videos. I've learned a few things from him. So
Yeah.
Good videos.
yeah, Floating Globes podcast. Okay. Put that down.
Hello.
Put it-
the globe
Put it down and
walk
step back away from it. You're seeing floating globes. You put that down, step away from it.
Maybe that's the
Don't-
bad
don't
batch.
drive. Don't drive.
Just don't inhale.
Yeah.
Uh,
There we go. There we go.
I
That
like that.
could be yours if the price is right.
I like the satin finish.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, wait. Hold on, I'm ready.
Okay.
There you go. Now, you want to tell a little bit about this belt, Ben? What you're wanting for it, or what you're doing with it? No. Okay.
say it again. You broke up. You cut out.
He said you wanted to tell us some more about the belt.
About that belt that you just put down.
Tell you
No.
what.
You're selling the belt, right?
Good.
Okay. Moving on. That segment just went. Ben is capping. Yep.
His most prized possession.
Okay. We're definitely in hour number 2. Yeah, Dennis, that's the same belt you had that I have.
Thank you.
Very nice belt. Very nice.
Got,
I wish
got it for a great deal.
you did. You did. And
Outstanding deal.
you were entertaining offers, right?
I can.
Andy, did
yes.
you buy? Did you bite on that other belt or no? What was the other one? An MMA or
The
something
Ring
like
of
that?
Honor?
Oh yeah, that's right. Ring of Honor, the TV title.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ring of Honor, Richard, you sent me a picture of some belts that are coming up for sale, and I thought they were Ring of Honor belts. Till I
Oh,
clicked on
House
the
of
picture.
Glory is actually releasing
Glory.
replica belts. Yep. I don't know if it's the first
Shophog.net.
time. I don't know if it's the first time they're doing it. Ben, you would know more than I would.
I don't. I never heard of Hog, House of Glory, but those
Yeah,
are
House
nice-
of Glory
nice.
is, like I said, it takes place in New York. It's owned now by the rapper Master P. Believe it
Okay.
or
You
not.
told me, I forgot.
Yeah, he just acquired it, I think, a couple of years back.
Okay, those are some nice looking belts.
I know you ever heard of Amazing Red. He was a cruiserweight back in the TNA days. He was with AJ Styles. He's a part of that organization. Zilla Fatu was a champion in that organization as well. A lot of famous people were there. The Briscoes were over there. Who else was there? Jay Lethal was there. I'm gonna call her Sasha Banks was there at one time.
Not biting on that one. No, not biting on
No,
that
I'm not either.
one. Chris Reigns likes your belt there, Ben.
Thank you.
I wonder if you open
Thank
that
you,
belt,
Bob.
does it go sweet? It comes with a picture of Mickey Knuckles.
Anyway, they're taking pre-orders for these belts from today to the 14th. So if you're interested in these belts, you can go to shophog.net. Not bosshog.net, but shophog.net. And, there's some pretty nice belts. I've never heard of House of Glory, but they're nice looking belts.
You can find them on YouTube. A lot of their stuff is on YouTube.
I used to confuse them with House of Hardcore, Tommy Dreamer's promotion.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Mix them up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Their logo is similar to Ring of Honor. That's what threw me off. When you sent me the picture before I clicked on it, it looked like
Yeah.
Ring of Honor belts, and then I
It
clicked on it.
kind of reminds me of when Ring of Honor first started. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay, I got you. You guys have
TBS?
seen it. Natalia is in the NWA,
Oh yeah, she's going to the Crockett Cup,
You
right?
should be the
for
Crockett
the
Cup.
Crockett Cup, and she's
Yeah.
taking on the champion, the latest champion, Kenzie Page, for the NWA Ladies title.
Wouldn't that be something if she won that?
It
That
would.
would be awesome.
That would be the capper of her on her career.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the backside of her career. She's still great in the ring. She's just hasn't been used very well.
Still drop dead gorgeous too.
I mean, I'm a
WWE.
WWE fanboy, guys, and I got to tell you, I like what WWE's doing now for the wrestlers, letting them go to other organizations and work with them,
Yeah.
sending
It's
them
about time.
overseas too.
Mm-hmm.
They sent homage to Noah
Yeah.
and allowed
Good.
him to win one half of the tag titles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what does it tell you how they're trying to make their reach a lot
Mhm.
longer and a lot deeper and a stronger relationship with just wrestling?
I agree, Kevin.
Oh boy, here you go.
I agree.
Yeah, that the NWA was
Yeah,
was on
he's
a
gonna do that.
meteoric rise until COVID hit. Then they
COVID killed it, and then Billy did not see fit to put it on TV like everybody else did, but Billy
Yeah.
wouldn't do it.
you got to watch them on an app.
Down the toilet it went.
Stick with rock and roll.
And they had a lot of good young stars. They had Ricky Starks. They had Aldis. I mean, they had a whole bunch of good people.
Yeah,
Eli
yeah.
Drake. Eli Drake.
Eli Drake.
Yeah,
Eli
and Drake was
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
They had the question mark of who unfortunately passed away.
They had a whole
Mhm.
bunch of good people, and just
Yeah.
Billy didn't see fit to try to do anything to keep it on TV.
That Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa. Yeah, I mean a whole handful
He-
of great people.
I think Mike Knox is still there, right?
Oh no. Oh, let's hope not, Mark. Let's hope not.
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
They had
Who was the Texan?
Trevor,
The Cowboy.
Travis Murdoch.
Trevor Murdoch.
Travis Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Trevor
Trevor
Murdoch.
Murdoch. Yeah, he's still there. He's in the WWE
He's
tag
still
champion.
there.
He's got the tag championships.
they had Camille.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Camille.
Yeah,
Oh,
Camille.
Platinum?
Camille's husband
Maybe not.
still the champion?
No,
Oh,
No.
okay.
no. That the woman that Natalia's going against, she's the latest champion.
No.
But
I,
he's-
I
Her
said
husband.
Camille's husband. Is he still?
Oh, yeah. He's still
Yeah,
champion.
Tom Lattimore.
Yeah.
One of Charlotte's
And
exes.
Camille has fallen,
Yeah.
still fallen off the earth.
I don't know
Nothing.
where she went. Is she injured?
Don't know.
For all we know, Tony could be paying her to be in catering.
I know.
That could be.
I know. Mark's got a lot to talk about. I just wanted to bring
Just-
up one more thing.
Just make sure you don't put her on the microphone because
Yep,
she don't
yep.
know how to talk on the microphone.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds like cornbread.
Right? It's like, oh,
Ronda
my God.
Rousey showed up in Ring of Honor.
Again?
Yes, I think she showed up again.
Oh,
Yeah.
is Tony Khan trying to buy her? Oh,
Oh, they ran for the money. I don't blame them. I
oh.
don't blame them.
Latest thing I saw is that Wardlow met with WWE WrestleMania weekend. I think
Ronda Rousey's still
he
under
would be
contract.
awesome. Somebody
Not
to
being
bring in
used.
to be in Heyman's new stable. Wardlow.
You know who would be? You know would be a killer tag team?
What's that?
Him and Braun.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
put
In
him
that-
and Braun
in that
in the
little,
tag team.
In Heyman's group,
Oh man,
Yeah, Ronda needs to go back to
the
UFC.
possibilities are endless for Heyman.
I think that'd be an ugly tag team, man.
Mhm.
That essentially would be like the Steiner brothers all over.
What's everybody's opinion on Seth as the head guy in Heyman? I'm not impressed so far. What do you guys?
I'm gonna give it some time because they still have 2 more members.
Okay. I'm just not impressed so far. Yeah, and yes, Roman was my guy, and I'm partial, but
Mhm.
But wasn't Seth the leader of the last time he turned heel? He's in the back of the van, and
yeah.
he was yeah.
And he had
I-
the Authors of Pain were his tag team, and he was the lead.
Yeah.
That went nowhere
Yeah.
real quick.
He needs to quit with the fashion show
Yes,
and concentrate on the ring stuff.
exactly.
He looks like a clown.
He does.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it some time before I put my opinion on it.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm
I
not
do
impressed so
like-
far.
I do like that Heyman's in the mix. And I
Yeah.
think that's a good thing for Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Braun will
What if they
benefit.
bring What if they bring Rick's son in and put them together with Seth Rollins
Whose son?
and Brett
You mean
Rick Steiner.
Scott?
Scott Steiner. Yeah, Scott Steiner, I
Okay.
meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not ring ready yet. He's got to still get trained.
Yeah, he's
So-
raw as can be. He's
Yeah, we're
Hi,
probably not
brother.
gonna see
Hi,
him.
brother.
We
Hi,
probably,
brother.
we're probably not gonna see him for another 2 years or so.
So we know it's going to be a man and a woman that's going to be in the stable, but we just
Well,
don't know
there's no
exactly
doubt
who
they're
it's going to be.
Yeah.
there's no doubt they're going to bring Becky in. I mean, she's
Yeah, she just turned heel.
and she's Seth's
Yeah.
wife. I mean, it's a perfect fit. I mean,
Yeah.
I did love his thing at the draft though. His intro with the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
speaking of the draft, when is the WWE? When is the next WWE draft?
They
It's
never
coming.
announced it. It's usually
Yeah,
like
it's
in
coming.
June or July, ain't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
I can never remember when that is.
You guys are too much. Before we get away from the women too much, I want to get back to this also. Dakota Kai hasn't been in action in quite a while.
Ooh.
She gave an update on her status, and she has not been injured. She confirmed she's not injured. She didn't really say much. But Dave Meltzer, the journalist for professional wrestling, he said, wait, I have heard from the top guy that they don't bench people.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Dave,
Meltzer,
I think your sources are wrong.
it's Tony Khan's buddy.
Yeah.
Says it all
He's
right.
He's become a joke to people. I mean,
He's a
I think
big
back in the 80s, he's probably okay, but he's just, I don't know. He's just trying so hard to be relevant anymore.
He's laughed at by the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Really?
What's up,
He runs
Iron
it.
Bull?
Reminds me of a couple of people in the hobby.
Yes.
But Dakota Kai, I'd like to see her back in action.
I love that comment.
Which one?
The last one.
That one?
Tyler, I like what you did there.
Hello, hello, Iron Bull.
Hey, Iron Bull.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I mean Taylor.
Taylor, yeah,
It's Taylor. Come on now.
breaking.
Breaking. Uh-oh. Here we
But
go.
Dakota Kai, I mean, she's cute. She is.
It's cute.
I
She's
love her
pretty good
with
in
her
ring, and she can
natural
just-
hair color and her curls.
Yeah. But I like her. I really do. But she's had some knee problems, but according to this, she's no longer injured. So hopefully they'll bring her back in the ring and do so. She's a pretty good tag team.
Yeah, well, they had her with doing Lyra the Lyra
Valkyria.
Lyra matches. It did a series of them.
I want to tie this in with another story. So they get this picture off here. I don't have the picture up here.
She's starting to grow on me. And I mean that lightly.
Oh, I don't have the picture. We have a new U.S. Ladies Champion,
Mm-hmm.
Zelina Vega. And I read an article right before the show started that she's already talked about her first opponent she wants to defend her title against, Dakota Kai.
Oh wow.
She said that. She'd like to defend the title against Dakota Kai. So maybe that'll bring Dakota Kai
I'm
back
happy
in
for
action.
Zelina. She's been there for a while, and
Yes, she's paid her dues.
he paid her dues big time.
She deserves to. Now, I got a kick out of at the end of that title match, Chelsea Green. I guess I didn't see the end of the match, but they're picking her back up off the mat, and she's kind of out of sorts a little bit. And she's saying, well, "Where's my belt? Where's my belt?" And they point up to the ramp, and there's Zelina holding up the belt. She starts screaming and faints. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I lost.
Oh, I
She's
saw that
great.
clip
I love
earlier.
that character.
Yeah.
I love that character.
And I like what she did with her picture. She put it up on the wall.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. She started crying. Oh my god. And then she tweeted goodbye.
Yeah.
Like
I
she's
agree,
thinking
Iron
of
Bull,
all-
but I'm hoping they're turning a corner there. I hope they're turning a corner there. And I hope that Zelina gets to keep that title for a little bit. That's the one and done.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we're gonna see a women's evolution pay-per-view.
Evolution 2.
Yep.
I agree, Kevin. Yeah, she should have been WrestleMania.
With all the talent that WWE has with them and NXT, it makes perfect sense.
Catch up on
Can
me.
we talk about Zelina's photo shoot?
Oh yes, please.
Oh,
Hold on. Okay.
let's just say the belt had proper placement.
Shawn Michaels placement.
A little above
Higher.
the waist.
A little higher,
than,
but
yeah, higher than the
it
waist.
had the Shawn Michaels vibes all over it. Yeah, it was a
let's
very
just
nice.
say 8x10s for my wall.
I will say this: that U.S. title looks really good on her.
Yes, she wears it
Yeah.
very well.
Why are you getting rid of Netflix? You've been working so hard to
Don't
get
do
it.
that.
Oh, you can't Netflix, Laverty. Come on now.
Hold on. Okay, we're good. So, and,
Down.
yeah. And then now you guys probably saw this last week. There's been a couple of videos put out there on the Hulk Hogan Facebook page
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
where he is with Eric Bischoff talking about a third man. And I don't remember this guy's name. They brought this third guy in. He is some kind of a CEO
is he Martinez or something like that?
Yeah, he is a CEO for some type of a freestyle wrestling group. And Hogan is going to be some head honcho over this. And they're going to bring freestyle wrestling to, I don't know if it's going to compete or supplement professional wrestling. But they're bringing guys like the guy that won the national championship over Gable Stevenson. He's from Oklahoma State. And that's kind of what put the fire under Hulk Hogan for this. He said that the excitement for that and the fact he saluted the president, shook his hand afterward, got him all fired up about this. And I read a backstory on this. What they're wanting to do is bring Eric Bischoff in to promote this. And what they're wanting to do is do it like The Voice and American Idol, where they tell the backstory of these wrestlers, like where they came from, what they have to overcome to get where they're at. So by the time they step onto the mat, not the ring, but in the mat, they'll have the fans behind them wanting them to do well.
Something
So
different.
do you guys think this will go over well?
I doubt it.
I'd have to give it a shot just to check it out before I can judge it. But we got to remember Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley. They all came from this background.
Yeah.
So we're used to the in-ring wrestling. We're not used to this traditional wrestling.
Well, originally traditional wrestling was supposed to be professional, but it was so boring to people. That's why they brought in the ropes, they brought in the gimmicks, they brought in the kayfabe to make it more interesting for an audience.
Now, if he's going to do what I think he might do is follow these guys' career from when they were younger
Mm-hmm.
and then to the now. If he's going to do that and do what they're currently doing, then I say I'm all for it because it's something different.
It's different, yeah.
I mean,
I
we
don't
only
think
get to
it'll last
watch
very
it.
long.
We only get to watch it in the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you can watch it on ESPN every year when they have the NCAA championships.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that.
Or Fox Sports. I'm not sure I think it was ESPN where they broadcast that. But Gable Stevenson was upset in that match. The guy from Oklahoma State beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And being from Oklahoma, I thought it was kind of cool. But I don't think it'll go over very well. And I do know that Hogan's Real American Beer is going to be a major sponsor for this. As a matter of fact, they're going to call it the Real American Freestyle Wrestling Association or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, most amateur wrestling is down on the mat with the arms wrapped around the guy. There's not a whole lot of action for a while. So we'll see. But it'll be interesting to watch.
We see women getting into the wrestling too.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
This is not midnight, Tyler. It's not midnight. You guys. That's an inside joke. It's an inside joke for most of you watching. All right. Okay. All right. Jeez. In other news, and I just saw this today, and I saw it a few minutes before Richard or somebody sent this to me. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Edge, a.k.a. Cope, He's got 2 years left on his AEW contract, and when
Cool.
that contract is up, he is leaving. He's done.
You hear his matches that he's had. He said he has a hard time walking right for a while after every match.
Yep.
What does that tell you guys? He's starting to. It's his
time.
body. Yeah,
He's
it's
got-
his body telling him to shut down.
He's got two
Yeah.
young daughters. I mean, it's time. He just,
Yeah. Well, he had to retire once because of a was it neck injury, spinal
Yeah,
injury, or
it was
something
the
like
neck,
that?
yeah, it was the neck, spinal, something like that.
mhm.
So his coming back was a risk in itself. So for him to be able to endure what he's endured so far is pretty impressive. But yeah, hang it up while you still have your health.
While you're able to get up and be with your kids and run around, and hang out with your kids and play with them,
Mhm.
you know.
The key
and
here
not-
is he's recognizing that he's starting to lose some physical ability.
he's still young too. I mean, he's not old.
No, he's not old. No.
You know.
So wish him the best. Hope he stays healthy until that time comes.
Mhm.
He's had a very, very colorful career, very
Mhm.
successful career. He was WWE heavyweight champion. When he AEW champion too, or did he not win that belt yet?
He was
No.
TNT champion.
TNT. Okay, and he won one of those titles. Okay.
Yeah, Moxley in the Hidden Belt Championship.
200
Okay.
days of hidden belts.
The stupidest gimmick or whatever the storyline they got going in wrestling today is Death Riders.
I agree, Kevin, but he's going to make his money and get out.
Mhm.
Can we
Now
talk
he can
about-
sit on the shelf for 2 years. I mean, Tony Khan's been known to put people on the shelf,
Mhm.
Quite a few
and
people.
and maybe that's in the plan. We don't know.
What do you guys think of? I'm sorry, Mark.
That's all right.
What do you guys think of Rusev's thing? He doesn't have a flag to fight for no more. The flag he was fighting for wasn't his.
The
He
Redeemer.
doesn't fight for. Yeah, he's not fighting for the woman.
I like the
No,
Redeemer. I
he's
like the Redeemer gimmick. I like that.
I
but
read
he's
something
not
today.
doing the Russian flag. He's not doing the Russian flag thing or Lana bringing him to the ring anymore.
Mhm.
Somebody, it was hold on a second. Bill Apter, the veteran journalist,
Mhm.
he believes that his comeback isn't as it should have been. Of course, he was arguably underutilized in AEW, which led to a lot of frustration with his fans and I guess himself as he left. But after he suddenly appeared in WWE, many expect his push to be more streamlined and methodical. He seems to be setting himself up for a feud with Otis. Have you guys noticed that?
Well, that was the guy he attacked, but I think his new gimmick is that he'll go after anybody, good or bad, being the
Yeah.
Redeemer.
Yeah.
Well, what Bill Apter said on the Unscripted program, he said that he didn't even understand what Rusev was saying at times. What he said was, and I quote, "What the hell was Rusev talking about? He sounded like I couldn't figure out what he was. He sounded like a Snook interview. Well, if you know, well, you know where you're going. I'm a gonna go. I'm a gonna." I was like, "What did he say? Was that a challenge to Otis for next week?" So I didn't see this. Did you guys see any of this? I guess this promo didn't go over well.
I seen the promo. It was a really good promo. I don't know where it's headed.
That's just
Like I
it.
said,
That's the beauty of it.
Here we
I
go
I don't
again.
think Lana's going to join him.
Round
or
two.
she is going to join him.
That's the beauty of it. We don't know where he's going with it.
And he did say something about AEW, but not directly.
Well, did they settle whether or not Lana's coming with him?
Hasn't been.
Well,
mentioned.
she's got a Legends contract with WWE.
Oh, that's
How
right. yeah.
that is, I don't.
But are they going to be paired up again, though? Are they going to be paired up again? I mean, they have gotten back together as husband and wife.
It would have been cool to see them both
I
back
actually
together.
heard they never were apart. That was something Tony Khan storyline they proposed to Tony Khan, and they just went with it when they really didn't split up at all.
Yeah, they would just separate her or something like that.
It was
I
all
thought
good
she
with
was somebody else there for a little bit.
She was dating Damian Priest.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
That was when they were separated, but they never got divorced. It
Yeah, never
never
got
was
divorced.
final.
right.
Mhm.
That's why they rekindled everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
supposedly Rusev and Lana went to Tony Khan with the story. Hey, let's make it like we're breaking up and make it part of the storyline. And who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that Bobby Lashley thing with her was terrible.
It
That-
was.
That was
It
really
was.
bad.
Yeah. Anytime they do those split up storylines, they're not very good at all.
No.
That's a soap opera. The only time it really worked, I think, was when Hogan and
Macho Man.
Macho Man split up over Elizabeth.
That's about the only time Vince did it right. Every other time it's been
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think they go back to that gimmick way too often,
Mhm.
or those angles. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Then they do the fake wedding, which always gets crashed, and it's just I don't like it. Don't like it at all. There is an update to the Janelle Grant lawsuit against Vince. I can't read that; it's too small. She has filed a response to attempts by Vince McMahon, basically to quash discovery evidence. I guess they're saying it's too early, and she's trying to fight that. However, pull my copy up where I can read it better on the phone. Here we go. They asked Roman Reigns what he thought about it. Vanity Fair did. And what he said it's embarrassing. He said something no one wants to hear about. She's got to live with all these situations that happen. Hopefully she's in a place where she feels comfortable and she's secured her own place. He says it for Janelle. It's embarrassing, that stuff you don't want to hear about, you don't want your family to hear about. I agree with that.
Mhm.
In that same interview, Roman also confirmed his current WWE contract ends after WrestleMania 42 in 2026. In addition, he hinted that he might sign one final deal with the company before ending his in-ring career.
Until he's offered big bucks and stays. Money
Maybe.
talk.
But his health hasn't been the best either. He's been fighting leukemia.
Well,
Mm.
but they adjusted his schedule accordingly.
Yeah, but
He wasn't defending that title every month.
right. But we look at your family and your health over getting in the ring. I mean, maybe he's realizing he's aging, starting to age out.
Anything's possible. You know?
It is.
Well, we got more bloodline members coming, so
Yeah.
That's a non-ending route to wrestling. There's plenty more on the way.
And I saw something interesting. Apparently, ESPN is trying to project John Cena's final matches in WWE. Did you guys see
I saw
this?
that. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I seen that. Yeah.
What
Okay,
are they
I'll
saying?
put these up here. And here's how they see it happening.
Okay.
John Cena defeats Randy Orton at Backlash. You guys agree that'll happen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'd like to see
Yeah.
Randy Orton take the title back once. But
Not so
he
soon.
may.
Not going to happen.
Okay. So then he takes on Jey Uso to retain the World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank. I thought we still had the Undisputed.
We do.
We do.
Okay. So why is
So that doesn't
I'm
make
sorry,
sense.
Jey Uso. I got it backwards. Jey Uso defeats John Cena. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for the other title, not the Undisputed. It's for the World Heavyweight.
So then at the next Saturday night's main event, John Cena defeats CM Punk. They used to feud back in the day, didn't they?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. So CM Punk will do the honors there, is how they see it.
Mhm.
And then at SummerSlam in August, he tag teams with Travis Scott. Boom. And they defeat
Please,
Cody
no.
Rhodes and Bad Bunny.
I hate Travis Scott.
I don't like celebrities being brought into the ring.
I don't
If you want to bring ringside or have them interfere in a match from the floor. That's fine, but don't put them in the ring.
I'm not even.
I'm
thrilled about
sorry.
I don't like McAfee getting in the ring.
I
don't
have Bad Bunny going over big. Andy, I have something about that. I'll let Mark finish.
Well,
Okay.
I'll say Bad Bunny has been pretty good in the ring.
He was good in the ring. He was.
Him and
in Puerto
him
Rico,
and,
he looked great.
Damian Priest.
the Prime guy,
Oh, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Yeah, he's pretty good in the ring.
Mhm.
But just quit bringing celebrities, put them in the ring like that.
Mhm.
So after SummerSlam, we have Joe Hendry defeating John Cena via disqualification at Victory Road in September.
Hmm.
Say his
That's
name and it
interesting.
appears.
I like that.
And at Crown Jewel in
Ugh.
Saudi Arabia, John
Yes.
Cena defeats Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. I guess that's going to be a triple threat.
Hmm.
And then finally, at the end of this retirement parade, I guess, or retirement tour, Cody Rhodes defeats John Cena to become undisputed champion at Saturday Night's main event in December.
Interesting. The interesting thing is that Roman's not getting the title.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't
Mhm.
want it.
I thought that could be, but I thought sure they put a belt on him again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is what ESPN is predicting. This is according to Dirt Sheet
They
Radio.
got some good predictions there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I can see it working. This is according to Dirt Sheet Radio. I guess they looked at ESPN. See, ESPN is getting a lot involved in a lot of this WWE stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're treating it as a legitimate sport.
Yep. So
it was interesting. Yeah, you brought up Pat McAfee, and I'm glad you brought that up because he was attacked by Gunther. Was it Raw or was it SmackDown where that happened?
It was on Raw, and I have a good thing for that, Mark. When you're finished.
Okay, why did Gunther attack him? What led up to that?
What's going to happen? It's leading up to a Goldberg retirement match. If you remember, a couple of months back, Gunther was talking. I think it was almost a year ago. Goldberg was in the audience, and Gunther was giving him his props. And then he gave him a snide remark. Yeah, I have a feeling Goldberg is finally going to retire when him and Gunther face each other.
Okay,
that's going to be Goldberg's retirement match, and this is how Pat McAfee is in the mix. Pat's going to get squashed, and then Goldberg's going to be there in the audience and come out and challenge him.
I thought I read something today or yesterday where Pat McAfee asked Stone Cold to be in his corner. Or maybe that was a misprint. It was actually Goldberg, but
I think it's going to be Goldberg in the audience.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I can see him jump in the rail and then challenge him. Yeah, because the storyline is ongoing.
I agree, Tomaj. I think he will too, but not for a while. I think he's got to heal up.
He was a big merchandise seller, so
yeah. What was Gunther upset with Michael Cole about? And then I guess Pat McAfee drew the heat from him.
Because of what Cole said during the match. What he didn't like what.
Yeah,
Cole
he called him an SOB. Yeah, he called him SOB and all that.
Okay, I didn't see that, so I was curious. I'm not a Pat McAfee fan. I'm just not.
Now the only thing I didn't like about that segment.
The only thing you like about go ahead. What you say?
When Pat McAfee walked away from the table and just turned his back to Gunther, like he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously knew he was going to grab him.
Yeah. Well, Pat McAfee's too much of a fan to be an announcer. I'm just not into he gets into the eat stuff.
Yeah.
He gets the audience
annoying very quickly.
Yes. He was He was like that in the NFL too.
He's stuck in that frat boy stage still.
He's getting sued by that girl. On his show, he propagated a rumor this girl had slept with her boyfriend's dad. Have you heard about that?
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a rumor. It was not true, but it didn't start with Pat. But he brought it up on a show, and now I think she's about to sue him. And I can't remember who else brought that up. But somebody brought up this girl, and I think she was dating a NCAA football player or something like that. And somehow it got brought up that she had slept with his dad. And Pat McAfee got a hold of this story and mentioned on the show, and it's caused her a lot of distress. And so he went back on his show to try to walk back his version of this and say, he would be willing to do anything to make things better for her, to make it go away. I guess in an attempt not to get sued. So,
Drew, you're right.
Yeah. I agree. For the Pat. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, she can sue me to see my.
Oh my.
Just send the paperwork to my attorneys. Dewey Cheatham and Hal.
That was so fake. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Her response was like classic shows delivering your belt, Mark.
Yeah, she fell way too late. Yeah.
Supposedly Jeff Cobb is signed to WWE, isn't he?
Yeah, he was in talks with them.
Yeah, I heard he was in talks. I just never heard it being officially announced. But
yeah,
he is not a young man.
No, he's in his mid-40s, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not a young man.
No.
Neither is
One-
Tamatonga, but Tamatonga is in a lot better shape.
Yeah, he is.
Mhm. He's out on injuries too.
One of you guys brought up before the show about this. This I think it was a podcast guy that lashed out at The Rock over not showing up at WrestleMania.
Dave LaGreca, he's on Sirius XM. He's got a
Talk
show.
about that.
And
Talk
he,
about that.
yeah, he just basically went after The Rock, saying, "Hey, listen, we all know wrestling. It's a work. We all know it." But The Rock comes up and responded to him and just said, "Hey, this is work. This is a work." I mean, like we already know, but The Rock didn't have to say that, especially so quickly after not showing to WrestleMania. I mean, The Rock for me, I'm tired of him right now. All the BS he's pulling right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the biggest criticism he took from LaGreca was that he started this final boss thing, carried it through the build up to WrestleMania, and then didn't show up at WrestleMania. It's
Didn't
like
show
it's a
up.
big letdown.
Yeah.
Big letdown.
But they sure sent the rapper to the ring. Oh boy, that was great.
It was
Yeah.
like a Tony Khan idea. It came and disappeared.
He's still looking. Yeah, he's still looking.
Still looking. Night 2 was almost like Tony Khan was in charge. At least the main
Yeah.
event in Night 2.
I
Like
mean, don't
Tony
get me
Khan.
wrong. I love Rock as a wrestler. I love him as an actor. But that just took the cake. That
Well,
whole thing.
supposedly this all came about because they brought him in to try to sell tickets for Elimination Chamber, and him attacking Cody was supposed to get this
Well,
all
supposedly they
filled up.
went to him and he said, "Oh, I got an idea. Let's have it work. I want Cody to sell his soul." And that's what sold so much more tickets, he said.
Yeah,
Nuts.
yeah, but he didn't approach them; they approached him. That's the idea he pitched.
Yeah.
and they took and ran with it. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear the price of ringside seats for SummerSlam?
They're above my budget.
Oh,
TV
wait.
sides, $40,000 TV
Damn.
side.
What do you think, Ben?
Ben can do it.
Yeah. It's Ben's fault.
It's all Ben's fault.
Yeah, it's all Ben's fault.
Too much. I wouldn't do it.
Heck no. That's
I wouldn't
ridiculous.
do it.
No way.
I already think that tickets are really overinflated in price.
But there's people out there willing to pay that. I
There's
mean,
people, right? Yeah.
I saw a guy. They like plans you could buy into. Like he paid like over $30,000 for like a third row seat. He got to go meet the wrestlers. He got to do all $30,000.
Yeah.
I love wrestling.
I
but
guess if you have the money, you can do it. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't.
I wouldn't even if I did have it.
Yeah, that's just crazy. That's just
Yeah,
crazy.
Laverty, they do have Survivor Series. They can have it every year.
Every year Thanksgiving time.
Can you give us a little bit more context?
That list for us, Mark.
Can you give us a little more context?
You know that list you had for us, Mark, of your. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I like Kevin's last comment. We knew that was Ben Walker. That's why we can't get any Dome Globes.
Yeah.
Nope, you can't find them. They're all in my closet.
There you go. That's it. Yeah.
Ben is a closet Dome Globe fan.
I'm just waiting for Mark to leather all of them.
Ben's
I got two of them on his leather anyway.
Ben's gonna have a trench coat, and inside the trench coat is gonna be Dome Globes.
Yeah.
Watches. Yeah. I agree. TKO is marketing the hell out of WWE.
Mhm.
The ads in the
Mhm.
ring, the
Yep.
ticket prices. I mean, they're making money. Which they bought the company to make money.
Mhm.
Yeah, more power to them.
Yeah. But I won't pay it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what they should. That's what that whole event was built around. And then over the years, they just gradually started to water it down away from that.
Yeah. You and me both, Dime. By the way, thank you for watching. Hello.
Oh, you talking about that one?
That behind you. Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorite belts. That U.S. Tag. I love that belt.
I'm more of a fan of the Florida version of those United States belts.
No, I love that one. It's just plain gorgeous.
Yeah, it is nice. It is.
Calm down, Kevin. No, Kevin.
Do it.
Yes, I did see that video. He was shocked.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess because his cut of the gate wasn't as big.
You're right.
I mean, I guess.
And I told on him.
Yep.
Done told on themselves.
Yeah, because they were on the way out of the arena that night. Him and his wife.
What's a cage natch?
Cage and H.
A
Ric Flair in
cage
a cage.
Yeah.
Ric Flair in a cage.
Get in the cage and go, woo!
Isn't that like a cage snatch?
3 days, Kevin. 3 days.
2 weeks, bro.
Sounds painful, Richard.
I relived my belt in 2 days. 3 days. Maybe 3 days.
Hey, you're exposing yourself. I wouldn't say that too loud.
No, I only done one time. I had way too much time on my hands.
Oh, sure. You
I
could do it
See-
in 2 weeks, huh?
Nah.
Mark had a whole bottle of Ritalin, and he was up all night
Mhm.
for 2 nights.
I thought I was taking Viagra. I took the.
I was gonna say the blue pills not to stay up all night.
I was up all night, but for the wrong reason.
Oh, he was up all right. He was up all right. Going for the title.
I did. Honey, that's not the Viagra. Shut up! I'm doing leather.
He's pounding that leather. Come on now.
You bet.
What are you pounding on? I'm not pounding on anything. It's hitting my desk.
He's working on a snap box now. Come on.
I keep
Yeah.
trying to get up, but it keeps hitting my desk.
Yeah. This is hard work, honey. No, I had way too much time on my hands one weekend, and the tooling was easy. It was just all the way around the edges, and that was pretty much it. So.
Kevin, you're getting that word messed up tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, now Kirk Hulk starts
Thanks, Kirk.
commenting again.
What's up, Kurt?
He comments first and then waits till I make a comment like that. Go, okay, I'll comment again. But no, I did.
TMI.
I had a lot of time on my hands last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and just worked on that one belt. You really got to work on your spell check, Kevin.
Oh, my Kev.
Kev went to the school of Gianni.
Oh, shit.
You got to really work on that spell check.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, you might
I
wanna
got
go in
Jim's
there.
belt done pretty quick too.
Oh,
It
man.
wasn't as fast as mine, but
Oh,
he got done
Kev.
pretty quick.
Get that. All correct is killing you tonight.
I sure did.
All right.
All right.
I saw an interview with Matthew McConaughey about that, where the all right came on from. When they asked him to do that part, he said, "Okay, what does this guy have that can bring to the table?" So he's got the drugs, he's got no cares in the world, he's got the girls. All right, and he just did the take like that.
Oh,
That's where that came from.
makes sense.
There you go, Chris. Yeah, that's the one mistake they make is not putting the Michigan. Anytime. Inquiring minds want to know.
Hey, we wouldn't be friends if we didn't.
I don't take Viagra. Take Ritalin instead.
Oh, my. What a combo.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you take Niagara.
Our viewership just went down.
All you tell yourself is Roseanne Barr, Mickey
Singing the
Knuckles, Mickey
national anthem.
Knuckles.
Roseanne Barr singing the national anthem. Oh, man. No. I try to get him done and get him out of here. And you should get your belt tomorrow, by the way.
Kirk.
Yeah, Jim,
It's
you
hour
should get your
two.
belt tomorrow. It's in your state. It's in your town now, so you should get tomorrow. So I hope you like it. I got it done not as fast as mine, but I got done within a week. So that belt was easy. It wasn't a whole lot of intricate tooling, just around the edges, and then just filled in a snap boxes. And so hope you like it.
I have a question for Ben.
It is. It sure is.
Ben, shipping wise, a lot of people saying to go more with UPS than USPS.
I'm starting to hear that too.
I've been doing it.
The next few times that I do ship something, I'm gonna try UPS. Because the thing with me is this: you have that ground advantage, and then you have priority.
Mm-hmm.
For an example, one time I had 2 packages. They both were going to Ohio. I shipped one ground advantage, and shipped one priority, and the ground advantage beat the priority by 1 day to the same state.
Well, Monday I shipped Jim's Belt UPS to Ohio, by the way, ground, and it's going to be delivered tomorrow.
And Ohio seems to be a popular state I sell to.
New York is a nightmare. New York is a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, New York, New Jersey, when I ship stuff there,
Yeah.
usually after a week. Even if I use priority shipping. A few years back, I sold a belt to someone, and they sent USPS sent it from here. It was going to New York, New Jersey. They sent it from here to Seattle, all the way to New Jersey. So yeah, I might try to start using UPS, and see how that works out. I don't know if they do pickups on your porch though, like USPS does. I have to find out.
The UPS drop here in my town is at my wife's office, so I just send my bills with her. She goes to work. Now, what I've been doing, I'm still using those game board boxes. I got 5 more out of a box. I got a shipping box left of those, but I'll take them and turn them inside out and ship them through UPS. Because they won't ship a USPS box unless you turn them inside out.
Yeah.
Appreciate you watching, Chris.
Find a way around that.
And I'm also thinking about, and this is something I'm still
cool.
I'm still, figuring out how I want to do it or not. I was thinking about creating a page where we can help middlemen and talk amongst each other, and other people can be invited too, on advice on how to use shipping apps and carriers, and because I use Pirate Ship, which is very
they got the best,
very helpful, best rates. It's very helpful. So and so I'm thinking about doing that, and have little discussions on how to use that, because I've had other guys that's starting the middleman and everything, and they've asked me advice on how do I handle shipping, how do I handle how when I wrap and package and everything like that. So it's an idea I made that I've thought through it myself, that I may go ahead and give it a shot. And like I said, it won't be just limited just to middlemen. It could be just anybody.
Yeah.
And just a group just to share ideas and stories and experiences. So something I'm throwing out against the wall, I'm thinking about.
Dumb question. When you guys do the shipping, like Ben, you do the Pirate Ship, when you print out the labels, do you weigh that package to get the price? Or is that how it goes? Or do you have to measure?
I put a weight on there. I don't weigh it, but I put a weight on there. And UPS Ground Saver does. They have a contract with the USPS.
Okay. So it'll tell you how much the package would be automatically.
So you put the weight in on Pirate Ship, and you have to put the measurements of the package that's in on Pirate Ship. Unless you're doing USPS, all you do is click on the box size and put the weight in.
Okay.
So if it's a Game Boy box, or if it's the priority large, they're the same shipping rate.
Okay.
So you just put the weight there. It's gonna be flat anyway, because it's up to 70 pounds on priority shipping for that rate. But when I'm shipping on just regular boxes, I have a scale right here. I found that at the thrift store for $3. And it's battery operated. And
yeah, I tend to put a little extra. I don't have a scale, so I put between 6 and 9 pounds.
And typically on average, Most of them are 6 to 9 pounds.
Yeah.
The belts. Yeah.
But I've had no issues so far. I love Pirate Ship. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
I do too.
Yeah.
And it'll track the package for you too.
And sometimes if you put too much weight on there and they weigh it, they'll give you a refund.
Really?
Yeah, on like not the priority boxes, but just the regular shipping
Yeah.
rates. It'll give you a refund if you put too much weight. Oh, if you fill it in and put too much weight, I'll have refunds hit that bank account that I use, because I use a separate bank account when I do all my transactions with the belts and everything.
Yeah. I put 9 pounds in. There's what I usually. 9 pounds.
9 pounds is about average.
Yeah.
Shipping weight.
Just make sure I'm covered. Now, if it's a bigger belt, I'll probably weigh it. But well, we are at the end of our 2 hours, guys. Went by pretty quick.
Sure did.
It went by really quick.
Yeah.
We kept it going, kept it moving. That's great.
We
Man.
did. We did.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yes. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Sure do.
And we will say hello to each and every one of you every week.
Every week.
Some people seem to have an issue with that.
Makes no sense, does it, Mark?
No. I mean, what else can we do? Take shots at people?
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
Got to realize the show's
do
not
that.
just about
Don't do
us; it's about every one of you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You guys are the reason we're here every week.
Yeah. So with that, I want, on behalf of Ben, Andy, and Richard, I want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. Be sure to tune in to Double Drop Kick on Saturday night. You'll be able to see Hazard F5's interview with Kevin. Looking
great
forward to
show.
that. And then we'll be back here next Thursday. So until then, good night, everybody. Have a good weekend.